Alright, welcome back again. Today we're going to go over some basic things you can do with the range to maximize your amount of time. Say you only got one box of ammo. Hopefully this is a way you can utilize that a little bit efficiently. Little disclaimer, disregard the helmet. It's got my ear pro, I need to be there. And my camera is absolute garbage, so until that gets upgraded, deal with it. As far as training goes, you should already know your discipline that you're going to teach. If you're doing Olympic level shooting, that's what you're going to do for that day. If you're doing defensive, which is what I primarily do, then that's the discipline we're going to focus on. So make sure you know that before you go. If you're figuring it out while you're there, you're going to mix up the training and it might mess up some of your, I know some people hate this word, muscle memory. So anyway, make sure you know what you're going to do while you're there. First off, this is based off 50 rounds. If you've got more, expand these numbers a little bit. More repetitions isn't going to hurt. Listen to them officers getting their time over there. Good noises. Anywho, 5 rounds basic accuracy. You're not going to draw from the holster or anything. Just ready your weapon. Try to make the tightest group you can. You're going to be focusing on sight alignment, trigger press, and follow through. Making sure you control that recoil and get back on target. Go slow. Take your time. You want to make sure you're getting a good trigger squeeze whenever you're doing these things and everything's following like it should. You need to be able to self-diagnose. If you feel yourself yanking around off, then, well, alright, correct that on your next round. After basic accuracy, we're going to do basic holster. Key here, go slow. Most range-related incidents are related to holsters. And considering where that is in your hip box, you're risking an artery. And you can't tourniquet a taint. Don't deal with that. So, 10 rounds, basic holster, go really slow. You are focusing on clearing any clothes if you're doing concealment as I'm doing right now. Establishing a good grip and then drawing your weapon. Grip, then draw. If you have a bad grip, it's not going to make it any easier for you. So, get a good grip, then draw your weapon. From there, you're going to go 10 rounds, basic holster with a reload. Generally speaking, reloads don't happen under duress, so you don't have to do this too quickly. However, the weapon is safe during a reload, so, you know, go as fast as you're willing to go. Don't go so fast that you're screwing it up, though. So, focus on your good holster work as always, and your reloading should be fairly efficient. Quick holster, same thing. You're just speeding up. You're pushing that number a little bit faster. Be smooth with it. Last 10 rounds, we're going to focus on movement. Make sure you try to implement some movement in there. The highest stress response is usually going to be a sense of tunnel vision. It is very, very extreme tunnel vision, let me tell you. You will not be able to focus or really see much whenever that's going on. Make sure to take a shot timer with you and self-evaluate. Keep track of your times and about how well you're doing. Your times are going to really show improvement. If you're doing the same discipline each and every single time, the same repetitions each and every time, you should be able to see those numbers shrink down pretty quick. Generally speaking, an acceptable concealed carry draw is around 1.5 seconds-ish. Obviously faster better, but 1.5 seconds is kind of the goal that you want to meet and exceed. Duty level holsters, you want to get that down to about a second. These are going to be things you just have to put time on. You can't cheat sheet this. This is very much your ability to, well, it's your ability to recreate the exact same muscle movements every single time. And you're going to stumble every now and again. Make sure to assess yourself on those. Like, why did you screw up? Did you fail to clear your garment? Your shirt didn't get out of the way. Did you get a bad grip on your weapon? Okay, that's fine. Just keep going and keep going and keep going. And a bigger note, make sure to work through whatever the problem is. Whatever failure you're having in the drill, make sure to keep on pushing through it. There have been cases where people have trained themselves to pick up spare brass after reloading their weapon. This was a very regimented kind of can't think of the word. Very structured thing that they used to do on a range whenever they had to pick up their brass after shooting. Well, officers who got involved in shootings later on were found to be dead sometimes because they were worried about picking up their brass in the middle of a gunfight. So make sure whenever you're actually doing training that this is going to be the training that you want to do whenever you're fighting for your life. So don't waste your time on stupid shit. But make sure that whatever you're going to do is relevant to whatever your needs are. And that's an important note. Your needs are going to be very specific to you. Your department SOPs or company SOPs or your client rules of engagement, whatever you're doing, may be different, and you have to take different considerations. So it's not one size fits all. Make sure you consider these things whenever you're going out and performing your training. Generally speaking, in the defensive discipline, which is what I speak, generally speaking, if you are in fear for your life and limb, or someone else's life and limb, lethal force is authorized. So train yourself to, whenever you can check that box, that box of life or limb is in danger, then you are cleared to draw your weapon and engage. Just note, in that moment during drawing, the threat may stop. You have to be able to back down from that. But that's something we can all train on. That's all something we can do. And make sure to improve yourself and evaluate yourself, record yourself, see the screw-ups you make, and learn what to do better and do it better next time. Thank you for being here again.